Don't look now, but Litecoin may be done with its correction. We have a very full ABC wave 2 pullback that looks complete, and we're already rallying strongly. On the 1 hour view, I've cleaned up things a little bit. There's no more alternate patterns. The purple is the one and only pattern, and we complete a 5-wave rally all the way up to about 232 early in September, and then we had a pretty nasty pullback. This is going to look a little unusual, but like a couple of the other cryptos, namely Polkadot, you have a B wave that went up higher than the previous peak. I wasn't sure if I would count this as part of the structure or not, but there's enough volume here that I decided to include this. It's a significant feature of this correction. And when I actually draw a Fibonacci extension based on that B wave, it gives us much better closure on where the C wave landed. Based on this, we had an A, a B, and a C, and an expanded flat wave 2 correction, and our wave C ended up at the 1.32 retrace of the wave A, which is of course a very common extension for a C wave in a 3-wave correction. Now this is of course one of the cryptos that broke its support, which was at 61.8% retrace right here, right about 153.68, but we didn't go too far below. We didn't quite break the 76.4% retrace, and I'm going to keep the low that we hit at the bottom of the C wave as the support. We don't want to break down below this thing. We can already see a pattern developing here. It looks like a 1, 2, 3, and what I presume is a 4th wave sideways. Ethereum and pretty much all the other cryptos are showing a similar pattern. I expect a slightly higher high, and then the corrective 3-wave move for a smaller wave 2. If you're trying to buy, we are still in the buy box. This is coiling up to rally. If you've been dollar cost averaging, no reason to stop doing that now. If we hold support and rally, we can see where we're going to go on the big picture. You can see how the MACD has bottomed and it is curling back upwards. So again, this is our first wave. You see the little B wave top that spiked up this little red line, and we finished in a wave 2. If we hold, our wave 3 is targeting the $427 to $517 range. And that falls right near a key resistance, which is the 0.5 extension of the larger 1-2. And it also happens to be where our all-time high stands at the moment. And this all-time high actually goes all the way back into the past. Back in the end of 2017, we hit right in that range there too. So it's a very strong resistance that we need to clear. And I don't expect to clear that on this subwave 3. Once that subwave 3 completes, expect a long and slow grinding 4th wave consolidation before a final 5th wave top that could take us somewhere between $580 to $704. If we get there, that'll give us a 3.5x return. Now, if you're wondering what happened to the really spectacular green patterns I saw before, I've taken most of that off the chart right now, but on the big picture, if we still view this as a 1-2, we may have resistances with strong confluence all the way up at the 880 range and well beyond that. We got targets well over 1,000 if we see a pattern like that, but right now we are not rallying strong enough for those to be a strong probability. We need to see how this current rally structure fills out before we can think about those higher targets. After that, subwave 5, which would be presumably a larger wave 3 top, expect a long, slow, grinding 4th wave that may catch a lot of people off guard. I do expect this top to coincide with the top that we see in the crypto sector in general, and I do expect to see spectacular crashes in Bitcoin and Ethereum once we get to their local tops. So that might be a good time to take profits and sell, but right now we have a bunch of resistances to clear before we can start thinking about that. I've left my red pattern here as an alternate, and if that happens, we may see a lower low, but this is a low probability right now until we break this red support line, which I don't expect us to do. It's a very quick, simple update. The parameters are very straightforward. If you've enjoyed my video, please remember to like, and for continuing updates on Litecoin, please remember to subscribe. Until next time, thank you for watching and happy trading.